Hey there, guys. This is Lorenzo, and you're watching Keeping It Real with Team Awesome, Season 2, Episode 4. Please be sure to support my book movement, the 31 Days to Live saga, which also has a prequel, The Kill All Project. Both books are available on Amazon, Barnes& Noble's Kobo, Kindle, and wherever books are sold. This month is a special month. Not necessarily for National Poetry Month, you writers out there, but also for mental health. I'll give you an acronym SAAM. I know it spells out the word SAM, but it stands for Sexual Assault Awareness Month. So, April is basically the month of sexual assault, and I wanted to plug in about raising awareness about rape, domestic violence, and basically any forms of sexual abuse out there that you may know concerning a partner, somebody that you know personally. Maybe you have actually went through it. And last year's theme was basically embrace your voice, and I actually promote that this year as well. Embrace your voice, and the theme also for this year is I ask, which is considered I ask for consent. Consent is basically like giving a person an okay, approval. They are okay for doing this to you, or you are okay for doing this to them. A lot of people out there don't have a voice, unfortunately. Some people play the victim because they are the victim. They're crying out for help. They're not sure how to express themselves and speak to somebody about whatever issues that they may be going through sexually, because it may be a tiffy for tab topic to talk about, very touchy. Usually, sexual activity is for baby making and also used for pleasure. But we live in a time and age where people tend to get aggressive physically with one another and don't know when to stop. Sometimes the girl, I'll just use the girl for example, typically um, would speak to a guy, and maybe they're just talking to just be talking, and then one minute they're talking and the next minute they go upstairs or to somebody's house. And I know a lot of you guys are saying, well, she put herself out there, she should have known better. Usually the guy, is sneaky. But what happens if they were innocent, that they thought in their head as simple as speaking to somebody lead to forced activities? And I personally know some people that may have experienced that. And if you're watching this video, I want to speak to you as well. When you're caught in a sticky scenario dealing with something that may lead up to rape or sexual assault, you need to act now and speak out. You can't just let this stay in, because I understand that you may be fearful for your life. Somebody may do something that could also harm not just you, but maybe the next person. And you wouldn't want that to happen. So by speaking up, contacting the police, contacting somebody close to you that can help you get out of an abusive relationship or domestic violence, or know when to say no. Your yes means yes, your no means no. Nobody should force you to do something that you have no business doing or that you don't want to do. So anyway, let me just end this on a high note. April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. There's a ribbon that's blue. Wear your ribbon proudly. And if you are a survivor, don't be ashamed about what you went through, because your goal is to not allow it happening again. And if you do know somebody that is going through a domestic violence partnership, speak up to them, talk some sense to them, and hopefully they pass the word on to the next person. Use their self as an example. And let's stop a few things: rape, human trafficking, because that's also a form of sexual assault, because people out there are prostituting themselves and being collected like a body count, a sex slave, being used. And that's not good for anybody to be partaking in and experiencing. All right, so that's all I want to say. Thanks for watching this video and taking the time. Share this around. If you're on YouTube, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe. If you're on Instagram, be sure to watch my other previous videos on IGTV. And follow me on my platforms below. They're inside the description section. And thank you for taking this time to watch this.